Oh! Hello! More Minecraft. Last time, I don't remember what we did last time, but I've been busy. I have been a busy beaver. I built some walls. I'm not done yet. I used up literally every stone I had, except for a couple that I got a little bit later. So I'm all out of rock. I need more rock. And or roll, but mostly rock. So yeah, I'm not done yet, but this is the basic size of it. I'm gonna have this, pretty much this whole quadrant be some kind of estate, like back here. I'm gonna have over here be a courtyard sort of thing, and this will be just a room full of chests. And you go into deeper, and that'll be the entrance to the mines. You see. That's the plan. I got an anvil over there. I prepared all the bows into the super bow, which isn't actually super in any way, shape, or form. And I used like 20 XP to get that, so not my most clever choice. I have a temporary home for cattle and also sheep that is very temporary, but while making those fences I realized I'm out of wood. I need wood. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. It's time. We're gonna attack them. And then we're gonna go to that forest and we're gonna whole heck ton of wood. Just an absolute heck ton. I made some glistening melons. I don't know what they do. Presumably it's like golden apples. They just heal you. I made that thing. I don't know what that is, but I made it. I stopped growing beetroots because they're useless. I planted some sugarcane because it's always good to be prepared. Not really the climate to grow it, but it's whatever. Yeah, but I'm not growing any more beetroots because they're absolute garbola. Put the pumpkin in here too. Yeah. So I'm running out of wood. I might actually be completely out of luck when it comes to the wood situation. Is that an arch? It doesn't look like a natural formation. Where's Cortana when you need her? Oh, alright, she took over the galaxy. Fucking lame out of 10. These. I'm not gonna birch logs I can turn into wood. Okay, so it was not as dire the wood situation as I initially thought, but not good either. But you can always be better. You can always be better. You can start a cactus farm too, just to have it. Well, you can't reassemble a melon. An egg. I heard an egg. I've had a chicken just sort of floating around here. So it wouldn't surprise me if you got somewhere. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know where the chicken is. I can hear him. Her, obviously, just laid an egg. How to make a shield? I need wood. No. Lucky for me, I have some. What is a fletching table? What do I need that for? Making arrows? I don't need a fletching table to make arrows. Do I? I need feathers to make an arrow. Yeah. Screw your fletching table. I don't need it. Oh, I did the same thing before I actually go out there. Which means I should probably let them respawn. Because they probably despawned. So we're going to collect wood first, then we're going to siege that stronghold thing. Whatever the hell it is. Because another benefit of me going out to far off lands to acquire wood is that I haven't really explored this map much. I know there's a desert over there. We can see it. Right? And there's like a big fucking super dense forest, obviously, in between it and us. There's a red mushroom over there. I need that for my mushroom farm. Yes. Yes. Put the fucking iron away. I need that to make a shield. What are you doing, you goof? Oh boy. I'm really glad I have this taking up part of my screen now. Seriously, where is this chicken? Whoops. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I still have the hoe in my inventory. Still don't know what I'm going to do to the entrance for this. I do know I want it to be off-center, because trying to find the exact middle of anything is a pain, but also this slope is just easier to work with for that. I'm going to have to take another layer off of here. I uncapped my thing and all the snow fell in here, and I'd never removed it, because who cares? The answer is somebody cares. I'm gonna go over here towards the ocean. Wait, hold on, it's dark. My first house is over there somewhere. Literally just a hole in the ground. Like a mesa. I don't know what that's called. It's not a mesa, it's just a jutting piece of rock. It's diamond rock, it's a ship. British Navy. But it's also a rock. Ow. I did do a little bit of geoforming over there, but that's hardly noticeable now that it's all been grown over with grass. Because I needed more rock, you see, so I just took off the top layer of rock and then filled it up with grass, with dirt rather, and the grass grew in after that. Yeah, there's my house, my first house. Got ruins down here, remember these. Hello, dolphins. I am not a friend of the dolphins. I'm drowning. I ate soggy bread and then I started drowning. Go away, dolphins. No clay or anything. Those are usually in rivers, I guess. I should just... I missed every one of those. I should just dig a hole in the ground and wait for them to die. Oh, hey, chainmail. This is what I'm gonna do. No, I didn't bring anything to dig with. Or to build with, rather. Impromptu mining. That's what we're doing. I needed dirt anyway. It's running out. I'm just gonna quarry it off a little bit with some dirt. Because, you know. So we can have some dirt. Really? That's the first bit of stone I find? Is even a useful kind of stone? There we go. This wasn't what I wanted this to become. I just chose a bad time of day to start my adventure. Nothing get in one block here, so I'll just do that so I can see whether or not it's daytime. Sound like. Kind of remind me of those little floating things from Half-Life that you see like once, I think in Opposing Force. I don't think they're in the base game, but they're like little floating bird things that I mostly know about because they had like revolutionary flocking AI or some shit. It was like a big selling point. I watched a video on it a while ago. Was interesting for the time, but they didn't use it obviously for anything. It had to have been in the base, planned at least to be in the base game at some point, since they were advertising that shit in like '97 before the game even came out. I've got no idea, I'm gonna be honest. I've not got a clue. This song, is this a System Shock song? No. Again, can't play my music because even though a lot of it's from like OC Remix or like Monstercat, places that don't really care too much if you play it, as long as you give credit. Like have like a little thing showing it on the screen. It doesn't really matter too much. And I think with Monstercat you need to buy a license, but it's cheap as chips. Some of what I'd listen to isn't so lenient. Some of it is like you play 5 seconds of Led Zeppelin and they personally come to your house. Some of them are ghosts now, I'm pretty sure. And they beat the shit out of you. And then the lawyers sue you. So not only are all of your bones broken, but also you've got a lawsuit you've got to deal with. I'm not going to use the bread first. Use the melons first. They become a melon-based organism. There's all sorts of fancy rock in here. I mean, I might as well have it, right? It's not daytime yet. It's close. It's gotta be close. Done a lot more mining than forestry so far. like I was talking about something, but I've forgotten what it was. Obviously nothing important, or else I would remember it. I don't know. Barnes and Noble had a plan that they are going back on to replace, like, to put people of color on various book covers, some of which were not necessarily relevant. Like, there weren't necessarily people... Like, there weren't black people or Hispanic in a lot of those stories. And so they got a lot of pushback from everybody on that. Some of them were just, like, racist pricks who were like, you can't do that. You know, black people aren't people. You know, those kind of assholes. But others were, like... tanned individuals themselves being like, you can't. Like, come on. That's not a great way to have diversity. Let's just force it. But I'm sitting here thinking, like... Boy, but those covers sure did look cool, though. They were really rad-looking covers, a lot of them. I wouldn't mind having a printout of a couple. Here, let's see if I can't find a couple. Noble... Because, like, they really did look cool. They reminded me of some of the art for Dragon Age Inquisition, like the way they was styled. But better. New book cover. Let's see if that just gives me yeah, I don't care about the stories. I just want to see the covers themselves. The one for Moby Dick looked fucking awesome. Here's a bunch of them. I'll just, and we'll just put this down here, and I'll put it up here. Uh-oh. Yeah, sure, whatever. I can't just drag and drop, evidently, to the thing. That's kind of lame. Boy, this turned into a lot of work. Here they are. Yeah. Look at that one from Moby Dick, though. It's like, I like this one, too, but that one's bad design because you can't actually make out the title. Like, the Secret Garden looks pretty rad. These are pretty good. I like Treasure Island because it's a kid's book. I don't know, man. These are pretty good. Again, kind of a miss... Yeah, we're just going to discard. Like, they're... Again, you can't just, like, force diversity like that. Yes, I'd like to remove the image. But at the same time, they definitely paid somebody, or a couple different people by the looks of it, a lot of, like, a premium for that, you know? Alright, time to go. Creeper. Is it a bonehead I saw over there too, or just a rock? Don't know. I'm gonna go over here first. It's a little closer to home. Listen, I can still kind of see home from here. Oh, I'm dying of starvation. Burp. Do you really need to burp every time you eat something? I don't do that. Is that a dog? I don't have any bones on me. Should have brought my shears. So I could have gotten some vines. Oh well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't. plant these trees back. I should have brought a couple saplings with me so I didn't have to wait. Yeah, if I brought some shears with me, I could have gotten some leaves, could have gotten... And I don't still have the iron in my inventory. Not even a little bit. I even got a crit on that chicken. That was the unluckiest chicken. Sheep watches on in horror. What the fuck are you? Is that a bee? What are you? I love him. You gotta be able to tame the bee. They wouldn't just put a bee in the game, like, and it's a bee, and have that be the end of it. You have to be able to tame the bee. I love him. There was another one over there. It was a smaller one. Are there beehives? Is there honey? You want some melon? No, he doesn't want any melon. I figured, yeah, melons are pretty sweet. Boy, those metal slabs sticking out of the mountain are really very conspicuous right now. Excuse me, bee, I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire here. Uh-oh. That buzzing was the sound of my earbuds dying. That's why I said uh-oh earlier. Oh well. I should have charged them when I was working earlier on the walls, but that's fine. They're just hanging out. That one's pooping. Yo. And that one's molesting a flower. I'm not sure I like these bees anymore. They put real bee poop action in the game. No, it's a rock. It's also a rock. I thought it might have been clay. Where did these seeds come from? Oop. How did I not pick that up? Always leave it better than when you arrived. This forest will be bigger after I'm done with it. Probably. Might also be about the same size. Dunno. I'm gonna run, real quick run back to base. Drop all this stuff off, because it's a good haul. When did they add bees? There it is. It's the beehive. I don't like it. It made a sound at me. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't want to die of bee death. Hey, there we go. We even found some iron. Look at that. You can even pick up the coal. Great. It's great. I need to get a little bit of sand for my cactus farm. So, what can I throw away? I don't need any more seeds. Get that shit out of here. I really want to attack the beehive, right? But I don't want the bees to get me. Hello. I don't know if my character's allergic to bees. I'm not in real life. At least not the last time I got stung, which was when I was like 12. Allergies are weird like that. That's a massive coral reef. Look at this. Wow, this looks good. I mean, it looks like a clump of shit, but it also like kind of looks really good. Who's hitting me? Oh, I'm dying of oxygen deprivation. My metabolism was hitting me. Soggy melons. God, Minecraft is so much more advanced than it was when I was playing. I never was the type to download and play, like, expansive mods. Hey, iron. Like, that wouldn't me. Just no point. They're kind of excessive, and... Look at these. Go away. What are you? It's Bufferfish! Why did the fish attack? I mean... I wasn't gonna hurt him. But he attacked nonetheless. Okay, I don't even know how to get up around this mountain. Hey, there's some clay. Dolphin! Don't you have video games to emulate? Get out of here. How am I gonna get... Let's use the iron to build up. We'll run back. By the time we start running back, it'll start being nighttime again. There we go. Don't look at that. The back of my thing is not done yet. I need a lot more brick if I'm going to be building that. Brr. So I was originally just going to get the cattle, the cows, but the sheep came along with, and I was like, you know, I'm not going to say no to this. Can I get more melons? I can get more melons. I should get more melons. I can also sleep, which would prevent my issue I talked about earlier. Cook the chicken. That's what we'll do. Hey, wait. You dip-do. This while I'm here. Doesn't really matter where I put this. I'm coming back. Yep. Close the door and everything. Look at me, I'm a polite gentleman. I mean, I don't really know if it's gentlemanly if you're doing it to preserve your own life and not be murdered to death in your sleep. Yeah, we're just gonna toss this all in here. Just haphazardly. Just absolutely just throw that together. I could make more arrows. Don't need them. Again, we're not really up here. Up here, we don't really have the climate to grow cactus, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't have the climate for sugarcane either, and I'm growing that just fine. Thank you very much. I think you could use melons in alchemy. But their primary use actually might just be... Oh, jeez. Cleave the melon. With my axe. But they might actually just be for glistening melons, which I'm like 80% sure I can say on YouTube without getting banned. Did they respawn yet? Can't tell. Didn't download the mod that lets me zoom. Grabbing my shears. Don't want to come back to a creeper living in my house. Like the one from Scooby-Doo, not like the ones that blow up. Creeper, that one. Should I take the cooked chicken? I don't really need the cooked chicken. I want it, though. Birchwood plant. No. There was a reason I went in here. Was there? Yes, I needed to put something. No, I need to grab something. I don't know. I didn't know I could destroy paintings with that. Oh, great. I'm never gonna get that again. Just put it up there. Fuck it, I don't care. This is a bomb shelter sized utilitarian shithole anyway. Where are my shears? There they are. Onwards. I should plant a forest, like, over here after I'm done with all my terraforming. Get a spruce forest. That'd be nice. But that's a long way away. I need a lot more dirt before I can start doing that. I can kill some salmon and eat them. But I didn't grab the fish. Come here, bastard. Hey, they give me bones, too. I forgot that they did that. Cool, I've gotten them. Time to go. On the side, I don't really understand. I'm not getting that iron. On the side, I don't really understand. Like, I get outrage at getting, like, a shitty, terrible, broken product and not being able to play the original. I'm talking about Warcraft 3 here. So, brace yourselves. I've got some opinions. I never really got... I understand you get a shitty product, right? And you're upset at that. Get a refund, get over it. But I guess they fucking... You can't download... Like, you have to own the Reforged version to play the original or some shit. It wasn't really explained very well to me, because I never bought it. I was like, I'll wait for the reviews to come out. Yeah, it's a 10-year-old game. They can't really fuck it up. Or it's older than that. It's almost a 20-year-old fucking game if you round up. You know, so they can't fuck it up that hard, surely, but I'm not going to pre-order it, like a lot of people did. Because pre-ordering is a sucker's game. And this proves that again. That's not natural, is it? Yes, it is. No, it isn't? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, some people are so fucking upset at that. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Get a refund, get over it. Don't sit there and bitch and moan about it for the next 16 years. This doesn't need to be the next No Man's Sky. And if you don't get a refund, don't just hope that it's going to get better and don't get a refund. Get a refund, because that's the only way companies actually know that they need, and I mean need, to fix it. Because it means they cannot take the money and run. No, that's not clay. That's gravel. Here's some. If you don't get a refund, doesn't matter if you think they'll get it fixed. Get a refund so that way they'll actually fix it. You can always just buy it again later. And don't pre-order shit. You dummies. I'm gonna get hit a couple times here. Okay, those only ones. Seriously, people. I don't know why people still think pre-ordering is good. It's not. It's never been good. It's always been a poor choice. I found the right tool eventually, don't worry. What kind of leaves do I want? I mean, it's just going to be for decoration. Oh, but these are floating. I'll do 4 of those, just for our sake. We got an egg. Evidently, I missed a chicken. This is cool. I'm going to go into this desert. I think there's a village over here. I think. I have no basis of that. And if they made it so that you can't play the original version, yes you can. I'm playing it. I still have it installed though. I never uninstalled it. So maybe it's you can't reinstall it anymore. And I don't play online either. So they'd probably force an update or some bullshit. I'm sure I could test it out, but I don't want to lose access to the game before I've at least finished the campaign again. That was a not drowned zombie that had the chain helmet that we saw earlier. And here he is, drowned. He went in there to save his life, and instead he came out dead. Like more dead, rather. Yo, that's a big ass tree. I think it's on a hill. Nope, that's not a... That is a natural formation. It's just weird. Hello? Hello? I heard... Yeah, yeah. Yo, we're in an excavation right now. We're like Indiana Jones or Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. This is a dungeon? Yo. I found more dungeons in this one world than I think I have in at least the last 6 that I've made combined. No way. Neutralized it. Oh, good. Rotting flesh. That's cool. That's what I want. That's definitely what I need. I need more cobblestone. I don't need more bone. I've got bone. I've got a whole town full of bone. I don't need the string. Is that the same one I already have? That's unbelievably disappointing. I can eat this. I can't eat it right now. I can eat it soon. What do I need the rotting flesh for? Alchemy. What do I don't care. They're all cat. That's all we've got is cat. Sure, I'm missing cat right about now. Except I'm not. Hey. I guess this is where I'm living, though. For the now. I guess... I don't really see anything easy for me to get in here. I kind of want to just quarry out some more stone, but I do not have the space for that. Yes, I do. Never mind. I like the location of this. It's like I found an unmarked Egyptian tomb. Like I said, it's like thanks, mouse. I really wanted to look over there. We need to keep critters from getting in. Again, like I'm Brendan Fraser from The Mummy. What is his character's actual name? He was not Brendan Fraser playing Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. That was not his official title in that film. That'd be rad. It'd be a good bit. If you think about it. For like a comedy-oriented film. Okay, I want to eat this apple so I have more space for stuff. I haven't gotten any wood this trip at all. They can still get in. But I can't see. Sand is a poor construction material. Eat the apple, eat it, eat the apple. Come on. Do it. I can hear him climbing around upstairs. This world has been good to me. By the way. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like it hasn't. There's all sorts of dungeons and stuff. Like, the only thing I haven't found is, like, easy diamond. Tell you what. I'm just gonna seal myself in here. End the session here. A little bit short. And, just wait. I'll come back in a second. That's the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye!